Welcome to the campfire. Today, we're going to be continuing with Dyson Sphere program. Just kind of getting to another spot where we're going to be getting out into space and doing things. So if you like the video, like it. If you have questions, comments, concerns, witty remarks, recommendations, and suggestions, put them in the comments below. Subscribe if you want to. Join the Discord if you want to. And let's get right back into this. So as always, been working a little bit off screen just to let things run and research build up. Are we still having problems with production of research? Yes, once again.
Flight mode.
So what's the hindrance here? Or is it just now we're not getting enough hydrogen again? Where are we running into that problem? Weird part is we shouldn't be running into a no hydrogen issue. Because... great. I mean, there's clearly enough here. We're running into the problem because of this. Not moving fast enough. So let's suck up some of that. We can make use of it as fuel. It's not a big deal. Just thought that this would be clearing out a little bit faster with a whole other production field using it. You would think. Granted, this is now full because I haven't built the secondary part that takes that up. Haven't I? Thought I did.
Flight mode.
Let's see. Yeah, we got this going, which is filling up here. It just takes time to fill. Got it. So what if we add another, well, this needs a chemical processing station. So if we add a second one here, that might facilitate some of this moving a little faster. Apparently this can be used as fuel too? Which is kind of fascinating. After a fashion. Foundation. Let's put another one of these going. And then we just need to get this pumping in, this. There. Now we got rolling. Make the graphene. There we go. And so if we can utilize all that, that's great. This is just oil and coal byproduct. And now we're shuffling out graphite like there's no tomorrow. Hydrogen still really isn't being produced all that much. We're trying. Alright. Back to what I was looking at. Created a whole other stone field to try and speed this up. But something isn't flowing.
Flight mode.
And that's what I needed to figure out. So I put it down all the way here, and the problem might just be that it's too far away. Oh. I know what the problem is. Now is the problem that it's too far away. Because it might be. If that's the case, how do I sort this? Do I just want to move it up down the line? Sad thing is, this is really slow to produce. Here, give me those back. What we'll do is we'll build it up the road. That way we can always expand production if we have to. Kind of hoping that I'll get the option to fly to another planet and bring the materials back here soon. I know that's an option. I know that is something we can do. It's just not something we can do yet. So, are you going to start flying everything out? Still no. What is the range on this? One route out of range. Okay. Oh, let's try a bit further. Then we do more foundation. Can I build more of these? Yes, we can.
Insufficient materials.
Alright. Oh, finally found one close enough, or a spot close enough. I get it. Can't just go anywhere you want, but still. I was hoping it would be a little bit farther for the max range at this point. We'll sort that in the future. And toss that in.
Flight mode.
And instead of doing this by shuffle it back out on the line.
Flight mode.
There we go. And that'll bring more of this up here to be utilized for making these, the silicon plates. Got these producing. Not that they're exceptionally necessary for anything at the moment, but we could use them in the future. Then, so I've got the sorters making, we've got the conveyor belts making. Now it's just getting research done. Because for what I was thinking of, getting out to space, I think we're going to need thruster technology. And travel between planetary logistics stations. So that's going to have to be there. What about actual distribution? Integrated, interstellar, planetary. There we go. The planetary logistics station, logistics drone. Okay. And that had something in its technology list that, production list, that actually concerns me. That purple thing. Did we need a special technology for that? Yes. That'd be this thing. That uses those turbines, plus copper, plus graphene. So we'll take a crack at getting all that put together. We've got copper being distributed, so that's easy enough. Got a bunch of these going. So as long as we have these being mass-produced, now at a healthy rate, that's fine. I do need to grab more of a stack of these. Let those be produced a little bit more. So that purple stuff. Can't build that yet. Could build the super magnetic rings, but we don't need those yet. We do have the turbines being made. Where are the turbines being made? Those are used in this, so they're down over here.
Flight mode.
Okay. Where was that? Right here. So you're telling me at some point I might have to start or mass producing these even further. Fair. Alright. Oh, I do need not that many. I only wanted 300 more to kind of top off my stash. Where are these? There we go. I can start dumping these into the other factory.
Flight mode.
Okay. So that becomes the question of mass producing these is a lot of the same materials that it always uses. Alright. So that'll come in the future. Not directly worried about it right this second. So we got the iron here. We can make gears here. We can make just about everything. Just set a new line going off somewhere. Pull this over here. That would make that simple. Next part. We got the graphene already being mass produced in large quantity. I feel like this would be going a lot smoother if I wasn't trying to mass produce the way I am so early.
Mineral depleted.
Yeah. It's probably one of the first iron ones or copper. Just keep this moving. It's fine. It's fine. Is there another use for heavy oil that I'm just not thinking of? Well, we could use heavy oil and graphene to pull or to make plastic, but again, we don't really have a use for plastic. And nothing really utilizes plastic yet. I'm sure it's coming down the line. That doesn't help things now. How can I find a way to utilize this? Use the heavy oil, get rid of it. Doesn't just require more hydrogen. Because that's a problem we're already running into. And that's going to cause half the problem that we're running into. Yeah. Because the hydrogen isn't feeding occasionally back into the system. It's not turning around, not using more of the fuel, not creating more hydrogen. Once the cycle stops, it breaks. That's the problem here. Alright. Now what I could do is add another storage box. I mean, it's a temporary solution yet again, but I could add another storage box into this. And upgrade all these to move a little bit faster through the cycle.
Fabrication complete.
I mean, this isn't going to solve any problems, I don't think. But we'll make the problem, once I get the problem sorted, fixed faster. There. Then if I add a storage box right beside you, and I remove that. I don't like it any more than anybody else, but it's just taking a problem and moving it somewhere else, really. Too steep, huh? Okay. I put it beside you? So there's no... Alright. I guess I can do it that way? Really kind of weird, but... I mean, the ideal solution would just be have both of these with. Toss you guys in. But it doubles the storage capacity of it. So I'll get that. Really just shifts the problem 2 steps down the road. Oh well. Alright, so we unlocked the jammer tower. We're about to get distribution range increase, which makes the distribution drones much more useful. And yes, I've been using them before they were technically useful. That's as far as it goes. Should probably work on this one next.
Upgrade complete.
Distribution coverage. That adds 20 degrees is what it says. I don't know how far that actually is though. No, that's just plant fuel. I need wood. So that'll give us... Gotta chop down like 6 trees. I've probably got all that sitting somewhere, right? Oh yeah, I've got more than enough logs. Now to grab some coal. There we go. And then we need more graphene.
Flight mode.
Graphene will come from over here. Just let it all pile up to us. $30, $40, $50, and enough. Yeah. Nope, 59. 60. That's how many... Yep, I needed 60 of each. Because once we get ready to start going further, that's going to matter more. That just allows us to see further. Inventory capacity. That we can't deal with at the moment. You know, it's really weird that they pushed getting solar power as an early collection thing, but we can't really do anything with it. Once we can do geothermal, that might help. Not here, but there's got to be another planet that'll work with that. Let's do these two, because the batteries. If I can build the batteries and then I build more solar plants, that might help in the long run. Then I've got to start working out how I'm going to take out the dark fog here.
Flight mode.
Making missiles is expensive but doable. I'm just curious,
Flight mode.
how rough would it be to fight this? Probably fairly rough. Oh yeah,
Flight mode.
that's not looking good. I would need better weapons and probably better drone control so that I have more drones. Or build out to here with defenses and... Ooh. Implosion cannon? What does that take? Okay. That could help. Like, here's my point. If I can wipe them out here, does that aid me? Or do I need to be... Clear any threats near the base. Planetary base will regularly assess its nearby environment. Alright. So what if I start dealing with... I build up some infrastructure. And that builds from the shell set. And that's just copper and... I got an idea. I got a few ideas. My drones were all defeated. Which, I kind of figured that would happen. But, that helps me come up with an idea here. If I could get a set of drones, and then build out some turrets down there with ammunition ready to go, could I win the battle? I just need a lot more ammo on me. There we go. There's that. If I build some drones. Alright, so now we're going to manufacture these. I'm going to keep it down to a few stacks for now.
Flight
The
mode.
artillery shells. I do have some defense structures made so that we can do actual fighting once we get down there. Just 3 and 3. We'll grab a stash of regular ammunition as well. Put these in our inventory so that we have them ready to go. The next thing that I was looking at, because I keep coming back to this, so I wonder if I could fix the problems that would... I may have actually fixed the problem that was occurring by just adding another oil refinery. So now we're not running into too much heavy oil. Can I mass upgrade these by just... No. Gotta start and sweep across the whole platform. Got it. getting inside is a little bit more difficult too. The thing that's gonna get me is like, the one thought I was having about this is there's going to be a point, and I'm sure of it, where it doesn't matter how much I try to balance it by like, okay, if I just add one more, if I just add one more, it won't be even no matter, for production, no matter what I do. Which is probably going to be the case. One's going to produce more thing than the other will. But seems like this is holding steady, so are these. I mean, if this one just doesn't produce for a few every now and then, that's not a problem. Everything was running smoothly with these four. What's up with you? Oh. You can't even get anything out. That's confusing. This is going from here to here, right? Oh, what did I just have? Crud. Now I get to break my system. Then that. Yeah. So even more fun is these three all crashing together produces too much for these, yeah, these three. For these two to get anything out the door. Which makes it, oh yeah, I also turned you off. Temporarily to see how that would affect the mix, and then never turned it back on when I added that one. So 4 to 6 seems, or plus this over here, seems to be a match. Maybe? It's starting to stockpile up here again. Okay. Well, I was trying to figure out how to chain distribution. And the methods that were listed in Reddit and whatnot just don't seem to work anymore. And without further range, it's just not going to be possible to get what I was trying to do to happen. That being said, we can just do this, which is easy enough. We can bring everything to here and then push it onwards to what we're trying on towards our goal. This isn't like, I feel like this is something I shouldn't necessarily be doing yet, but I'm gonna do it anyways, kind of thing. Let's take the dark fog off of this planet and figure out from there. Out of building range. Well, I suppose it is a fairly long distance. I'm gonna get this infrastructure at least started so that we have our battle platform going right up next to the enemy base. And we'll continue on next time. Thank you for joining me here by the campfire. If you like the video, like it. If you have questions, comments, concerns, witty remarks, recommendations, and suggestions, put them in the comments below. Subscribe if you want to, all that. And as always, I hope you have a wonderful day.